laying on the map.
Off route.
What's that?
Right, it's like we're on Citizen Street.
Something off route, the idiot. Like it's got to tell you where we are to there.
Yeah, look, it looks like we're on Citizen Street and we're going.
Prepare to turn right after 270 meters.
There you
that's
go.
all right.
Turn right after two. Good.
There's Lithgow Street.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? I thought this was going to cost me about $1,500 to come down here.
After 100 meters.
That is it a miracle that we get $17 a day.
Totally. Now, what did it say?
A little bit to the left and come around to the right again. Down to Bradley.
After 70 meters, cross the roundabout, taking the second exit. Off route.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
We have a lot of horrifying memories down here.
Drive 1 kilometer.
Pauline said she'd live with me in a tent. She did. That's how much in love she was. So I got her a tent. Never stopped complaining. Oh, that is true though. Now we got to turn left up here. 960 meters.
Okay, turning left.
Clinton Street.
Right. Well, I used to say that I could live in a tent as long as I was in peace.
Yeah, well, that's better. 169233, by the way. We're just 167 kilometres away from the 1694 plus another 100.
The Emmanuel number.
We're up to 2415 at the moment, so we've done 2,241.5 plus from where we set the meter at 0 on the highway. 70 miles out. There's more coppers down here than anywhere else in Australia, or the world for that matter.
Well, there's the
Police
training
Academy.
yeah. And the prison, right?
Yeah. They wouldn't let me into the prison to see Gavin either. He's locked up. Did a very, very clever thing, I thought. He was going from area to area before the era of the internet and writing checks out, depositing into the account, then drawing it out through the wall or something like that, and then going to another area through bank to bank to bank, using my name. Right?
Yes.
What an idiot. So then I have to get him out of Australia because his girlfriend's pregnant. She says she's going to have an abortion unless he gets her out of the country.
Right.
So I did. And I gave them entry into Canada, which is all illegal, right?
Turn left after 800 meters.
Well, she was kept on wanting to go to hospital all the time because $400 a night.
Yeah.
And of course, not being a Canadian, this is building up on the bill, right?
Right, yes.
And she's a slut.
Yeah.
Right, she had to go at me. Then there's the story of bringing Lynette and the two baby girls over. And Jeff, her husband, or de facto, was a complete and utter piece of shit. Right. Unbelievable asshole. So we just our surveillance just went by. So one night I sent this money over for a passport for her and the girls to come to Canada because she was legal.
Yeah.
Because she was my stepdaughter and therefore I could bring her in, right? I nominated her.
Right.
So she had all the police clearance and all that, and I sent her the $700. He borrowed her for a drug deal. As he's walking out the door, right, he said goodbye to the money. She's not going to be able to passports, right? So I'm going to have to buy him again.
Right.
I'm not going to get the money back. But a ghost walked down the hallway. She thought it was him coming back.
Yeah.
And it was the brother that had been killed in a accident on site,
Yeah.
a wrecking company, and he was deaf. They had a deaf man working on a demolition site, and a brick wall got knocked over on him.
Gosh.
He lost his leg, died in hospital. But the only love he had in his life was these two little girls,
Yes.
and he used to come and get in bed with the babies.
Right.
And they'd be complaining to the mother that his Uncle Philip was back again, getting them in bed
Right.
and talking to them.
Yes.
Well, I brought them to Canada,
Yes.
and Uncle Philip came with them.
Ah.
And I knew,
Mm.
because upstairs in this house on Sprout Lake,
Mm.
I built a pyramid, a little Buddha pyramid.
Turn left after 300 meters.
And the little pyramid was in the middle of the floor. And Jessica walks in, she says, "I am lost." Real deep, guttural voice.
Yes.
I said, "What, darling?" She said, "I am lost." Kept walking. I said, "What did you say?" And she had no idea that she just said that.
Right.
And of course it was Philip.
Yes.
Take the next
So I
left.
put up on a chalkboard how, for Philip to read, he could go into paradise. I forgave him.
Right.
He had no Christian spirit.
Yeah. So that was, and that was the end of
That was
Philip?
the end of Philip.
He went.
He went.
Awesome. Thank you.
So I just made sure that he could see it as well.
Yes.
That he could see the kid and me.
Yeah.
After 170 meters, turn right.
So the cancer cure, or disease cure, is in
50
fact
meters, turn right.
manufacturing your own pure water, which is the same as the original rain of Noah.
Mm.
You do that by watching the YouTube. I show you how to do it.
Mm.
I'd do it out of glass myself. I'd do it up and I will build one.
Yeah. Yeah, project when we get back.
Yeah. But if you happen to see a glass cutter anywhere,
The glass cutter.
well, somebody who cuts glass
Somebody, yeah.
down here.
Yeah.
What day is it?
Or, Friday.
Well, we could get it shipped. We could find a glass cutter, we can cut it here and ship it to.
Alright, so this, getting us,
Prepare to arrive at your destination
Sit down,
after
yeah.
200 meters.
okay, Sloane Street. 200 feet. We're on Sloane Street now.
You arrive at your destination after 100 meters.
Okay.
Well, according to this, it's turned to the left.
You have reached your destination.
Alright, so we're looking for 248. 118, 114. We're going to turn around and go back the other way. Because it didn't accept.
Good turn there, John. Little left in. Up on the bank. There you go, flatten it.